Okay, time to give you an update on the latest with the Boston Marathon shooting suspects. Things have become very chaotic overnight. There was a chaotic scene in Cambridge and Watertown late last night, Thursday night, and then into early this morning, and the news is still happening. As it stands right now, one of the bombing suspects is presumed dead in a shootout, and then there is a manhunt underway for the other suspect, and we've learned a lot about the suspects. And police confirmed that an MIT police officer was shot and killed in an apparent carjacking led police on a chase, literally a chase of the suspect into Watertown, looking for the bombing suspects. And a federal law enforcement official has said that the bombing suspects are brothers. One is dead, one is on the loose after a firefight, and the AP is reporting that the surviving suspect is Dzhokhar A. Tsarnev, 19 years old, of Cambridge. The AP also reports that the men are from an area in Russia near Chechnya and that they lived in the US for at least a year. The rough timeline on this is that just after 5:30 a.m. Eastern, a patient believed to be the Boston Marathon suspect showed up at Beth Israel, or died at Beth Israel, from a combination of blast and gunshot wounds, according to a doctor at a news conference. And doctors and hospital officials are not giving any information on the identity of the suspect, I guess of the patient. And at 5:45 a.m. Eastern, subway and buses were suspended in Boston. Then at 5:55 a.m., ABC News got footage of some of the gunfight, and police say that suspect number 1 was killed in that shootout. Closer to 6 a.m., we heard from police that we believe these are the same individuals that were responsible for the bombing on Monday at the Boston Marathon. And then shortly thereafter, Harvard University closed, and we had news from Boston Police Commissioner Ed Davis at 6:20 a.m. saying, "We believe this is a terrorist. We believe this is a man who's come here to kill people." At 6:30, just 10 minutes later, SWAT officers descended on Watertown, Mass. And surrounding areas. Boston area universities are on lockdown. All Boston public schools have been canceled for the day. The suspects are believed to be foreign nationals living legally in the United States for at least 2 years, according to federal sources. In the shootout with police, they were throwing grenades. And based on the way they engaged police, authorities are saying they believe they have some kind of paramilitary training. At 7:25 a.m. Eastern, authorities identified Dzhokhar Tsarnev, the 19-year-old, as the surviving suspect. This is who they're looking for. This was originally suspect number 2. At 8 a.m., just under 45 minutes ago, Governor Deval Patrick told residents of Boston and other towns, "Do not open the door for anyone other than uniformed police officers. We have a manhunt here." And at 8:03 a.m., police told residents of Boston and the surrounding areas to shelter in place, do not go anywhere. Just minutes ago, police have released a statement saying that Dzhokhar Tsarnev, the 19-year-old, the suspect that is being looked for now, is believed to have assault rifles, a number of other weapons, including bombs, according to what law enforcement has told news agencies. And police are concerned that a hostage situation may come up. The individual is prepared to die, they believe. And as of 8:23 a.m., all taxi service has been suspended in Boston. That's the latest right now. We've shown you some of the pictures we have, and we'll keep coming to you as more information becomes available.